Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of $1 makeup from SHOPMISSA. Now I have a lot of makeup from SHOPMISSA, but in this video I'm just going to be doing the Eyeshadow Studio brand slash line. So that's like SHOPMISSA's actual like makeup brand that they sell along with various other brands as well. I have a bunch of SHOPMISSA haul videos as well as swatch and review videos, so if you're interested go check it out on my channel, but I'm going to get straight on into this video so it's not too long. I'm going to start off with a lip prep just to kind of include some more things from their line. So I have their like blackhead exfoliator and lip exfoliator from their Eyeshadow Studio line, but the blackhead exfoliator is just way better to exfoliate your lips. And I'm also going to use this Eyeshadow Studio lip scrub in the scent Apple. This has a little bit of a tint to it, and I'm just gonna scrub my lips, and I'm gonna zoom you guys up a little bit so you can see the makeup a bit better. This is actually a cute tool, and that lip scrub, it doesn't work that well, but it actually smells really nice. You can pretty much just lick it off your lips, but I'm just gonna wipe it off. But I do like those products. The lip scrub is not intense enough for me. Now I'm just hydrating my lips a little. This is the Fruity Pop flavored gloss. Flavored? Definitely not flavored. Smells like peach though. Just looks like that. I actually really like it. Love a good clear gloss. I don't think I have any of their lip balms. Do I? I swear I do, but I just can't find them. So I'm just going to use this lip gloss. It's actually very hydrating anyway. Now for eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using their liquid concealer by their Eyeshadow Studio range. This is in the shade Fair Ivory. It's also the one I'm going to use for under my eyes. So we'll see how that goes because it looks hella light. It reminds me a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape, and a little bit goes a long way. That concealer is actually really nice. It has a really nice coverage to it, and it's very tacky, which is good for eyeshadow. Ignore my face right now, guys. Trust the process. Now for eyeshadows, I have 4 of their, what are these, just like massive eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna go into this palette because I never use it. This is the XOXO. I'm going to start with this dusty pinkish purple shade and just buff that into my crease. I'm not setting the concealer either, just to make sure that like eyeshadow really picks on. First impressions, I was like, oh, this is bringing like no color, but it's actually buildable, so that's pretty nice. And it's already blending like seamlessly, and I haven't even like really bothered to blend it. I'm now gonna take this, it looks a bit brown, but it's kind of like a foresty deep green color, and I'm just gonna focus that on my outer V as well as like in the depths of my crease. Okay, one thing about these eyeshadows is that they don't layer well, which I have used these eyeshadows a few times before and have had the same experience. Sometimes it's fine, but just sometimes they don't like layer properly and look a bit patchy. I'm now gonna go in with the Vanity palette. These colors like just aren't really showing up well and not that intense. So I'm gonna take this chocolate brown shade. I don't want it too cool and I don't want it too warm, so this is like a nice neutral. That's a little bit better. I think the lighter shades just don't really come off very pigmented. I am now going to take the Eyeshadow Studio Perfect Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on my lid to make it tacky. Then I'm gonna put this shimmer I have, which is like basically white with a reflex, so I don't know how well it's gonna show up when I don't have like a dark base, but I guess we shall see. So now I'm taking the Eyeshadow Studio Diamond Powder in the shade, what is it, White Opal, and I'm just gonna use my finger and hopefully this comes off nice. Okay, that has a pretty reflect. It does leave quite a white cast on your eyes, but that's okay. And that powder's like super fine and nice. It doesn't feel chunky at all. Not bad, not bad. We'll add some more stuff to make it more interesting, but I'm just gonna clean that up. Now, these eyeliners are my new faves. These are the Eyeshadow Studio Artista eyeliner pens. These are super nice. So I have green, purple and black, and just the tips on them are so nice for eyeliner and super easy, and just The color's really pigmented and they last a long time. Yeah, I'm just really happy with them. I think because I'm going with the purple vibe today, I'll use the purple, of course, and just do a little wing. These are just super easy to use. And I used to suck at eyeliner, and don't get me wrong, I still do. But this is just helping me practice because I only recently just started getting into eyeliner. Okay, eyeliner is now done. I'm now going to use some more eyeliner. This is the Atiyeh Studio Buttercream Gel Liner and Shadow. It's in the shade Blueberry Matte. I have opened this. I've used it once, but like it's already dried around the sides, even though it's been sealed. So hopefully it works. I'm just going to take this little paintbrush. Ooh, yikes, that is hella dry. Just gonna use some spray. Maybe that'll like hydrate it up a bit. Otherwise, if these dry up that quickly, like I'm not gonna bother, you know. It's working, but I definitely won't purchase these again because they just dry out super quickly. Like there's literally no point. I'm now gonna start on my face. I'm using the No Pore face primer. Very sticky and your classic silicone. Oh my god, it smells like men's cologne. Weird. Feels very nice on the skin, but I mean, silicone feels nice on the skin like all silicone products do. Just to include some more Atiyeh Studio products, I'm going to use one of their Glow Baby Illuminating drops. Just looks like that. It's in the shade Afterglow. And I'm just going to add like some drops to the high points of my face. Just under my foundation to maybe, I don't know, give it a bit more of a pizzazz. I'm just gonna like roughly like buff that in with my fingers. Doesn't have to be too precise since it's under my makeup. Now for foundation, I'm using the Atiyeh Studio Buildable Satin Foundation. This is in the shade Pure Beige. I've used this once and I don't really remember what it was like, but I don't think I was too happy, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to use the Atiyeh Studio High Def brush, the 5.7 one, just to buff that in. Which I do like this brush, but it soaks up product hella quickly. Of course my battery is already dying. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to finish off my foundation and I will come back, but so far the finish is really pretty and it's already got such a nice coverage to it. Okay, so my foundation is on and I'm not sure why I didn't like it the first/last time I used it. I believe I probably didn't use the correct brush because this dense brush is really good for this fluid, very liquid foundation. So I actually like how it turned out, and I haven't even set it and the finish is really nice. You can also see the highlight underneath nicely. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I also applied my lashes off camera because I didn't have any Atiyeh Studio ones. I usually do, I just haven't stocked up in a while, but I do really like them and use them all the time. Now onto concealer. I'm going back with that liquid concealer in Fair Ivory, which I'm worried is going to be too light for me, that it actually like makes my under eyes look like purple or grey, you know, because that can sometimes happen with concealers that are just like way too light. But let's see. I'm gonna just start with like the tiniest bit and see how it goes. That's not too bad. That's actually quite nice. I can make it work, and wow, a little bit goes a long way. I put the tiniest bit and that just really like obviously brightened up, but like erased the darkness under my eyes. I actually really like that concealer. I might have to buy some more shades. Now before I set my face, I am going to take one of the Hush Cream Sheer blushes. This is in the shade Merlot. And I'm just going to try this out. I don't have a clean brush right now to use, so I'm just going to use my finger. This is actually melting into my skin. I'm actually pleased with that. That's actually a really nice cream blush. Very nice. I'm now going to set my face with the Atiyeh Studio Finishing Press Powder. This is in the shade Beige. A bit light, but I'm just going to dust it lightly. Definitely setting my face. And it's giving like a nice finish as well. concealer. I used the tiniest bit and it was like all you needed. And it's not creasing because it's not heavy. Even though it's a very like thick concealer. I like that finishing powder as well. It's actually quite nice. Now, onto brows. I'm going to use the Atiyeh Studio Sculpting Brow Pencil. This is in medium brown. This is actually a new one because I'm nearly finished with my old one. So I have used this multiple times. And I'm repurchasing because it's a super nice brow pencil. And it's very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I don't need to fill my brows in like barely at all. It's more so just to shape them. And yeah, I do really like this eyebrow pencil. So I definitely recommend this. And now on to bronzer and contour. Again, something I use all the time. This is the Atiyeh Studio Lotus palette. I do really like these face powders as well as these bronzers and contour colors. So I take this lighter shade and I just bronze my face up with that. And it's just like really like nice and blendable and buildable. It doesn't come off like really harsh. If you haven't got this already, I think it's like $5 and it's got all these colors in, and it's got even a mirror. It's magnetic. Definitely recommend it. And then I'm just taking the darker shades to chisel out the cheekbones. Warm up the nose a bit. Add a little bit of that just to the temples and under the lip. Now onto blush. I'm actually going to layer that with a powder blush. So I'm going to take the Atiyeh Studio Perfect Blush. This is in the shade Darling. If you can focus please. There we go. This blush shade is just super pretty. It's a really nice like mauve cool tone purple. I really like it. I'm now taking this Atiyeh Studio Pow Lighter. This is in the shade, oh, what does it even say? Moonbeam. So it's a really like chunky, glittery white highlighter. And I'm actually going to use this, oh jeez, spilling everywhere. Super pretty though. I'm just going to use it for the inner corner of my eyes. And of course my freaking battery's flashing again. I really need to buy a new battery. I'm going to use this in the inner corner. Oh, that's so pretty. Just because this is a pretty like average eye look, I want to make it a bit more intense, and that's super pretty. Oh, I love that. I'm also going to use a little bit on my brow bone. Oh, look at that. So pretty. And it's got like reflex of like purple and pink in it as well. It's just such a like unique highlighter. I'm just going to add a touch in this inner part and raise it up a bit just to spice up this eye look. God, the amount of fallout from that is like ridiculous. It just makes me not want to open it like ever again in my life. I don't know how my battery's still flashing and not dead, so I'm just going to keep going. So I'm going to go back with that buttercream just to use whatever the hell is left of it, and just kind of drag it a little bit lower on my bottom lash line just to give some more color. It applies much easier on skin than on my actual like lower lash line. Very nice. And I'm now going to take the Atiyeh Studio Skinny Mascara. This is for bottom lashes, and I've actually used this like multiple times, and it's actually really nice and handy just because, you know, your chunky mascaras just go everywhere and aren't really suitable for lower lashes if you want kind of a lighter mascara look. More highlighter. I'm going to take the Atiyeh Studio Wonder Baked Highlighter. This is in the shade Cream Puff. I did a swatch and review video on this, as well as that one with the blue reflect. Oh, I forget what it's called. But as you can see, I already have a nice glow from that liquid highlighter, but I'm just going to add a bit more. This is the Atiyeh Studio 519 highlighter brush, which I freaking love and definitely recommend. Let's just add some of this. Jeez, I just put like the lightest amount. Very intense, but super pretty. Look Look at that. Gotta be a bit careful, it does pick up on texture, but overall that's such a pretty highlighter, and it just looks super like wet and chrome like. Super pretty. Just gonna add some to my nose and Cupid's bow. I'm now gonna take the Atiyeh Studio lip liner. This is in the shade Faded, and just line my lips. And I am gonna be using a lip gloss, so I'm gonna take this lip liner and go a little bit over my actual lips as well. I have tried the Atiyeh Studio matte liquid lipsticks ages ago, and I just wasn't really a fan from what I recall. They probably definitely had like better lip products out now, but just back then wasn't really a fan. Now I'm gonna take one of their diamond lip glosses. I did again another swatch review video on all the shades. I'm kind of thinking this is Posh. Yes, that's a vibe. Oh, I'm very glittery today. This look turned out nice. I was worried for a second, but I jazzed it up a bit. Also, these diamond lip glosses I love. They are super nice. Some of them don't last that long, but they're $1. You just reapply, it doesn't really matter. I'm also going to take some of the shade Pixie, just because it's like a... Oh, look at that. So pretty. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to end off this video real quick because my battery's gonna die and I really don't want to sit and wait and let it charge again. It's already late. I need to film another video after this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually really like how this makeup turned out, and honestly Atiyeh Studio, like SHOPMISSA, they have really good products, and like majority of Atiyeh Studio's range is super good, and like I definitely recommend it. If you guys have any questions on the products or anything else, please just leave it down below. I'll definitely answer it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace.